Hello there, and welcome back to TerraFirmaCraft. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Just want to remind you, I do have a Discord started up now, so you're welcome to join it. Link will be in the description and in a pinned comment. We're on a creative world right now. It's just a literal copy of the world from about 3 weeks ago, because the last episode I was talking about seeing about automating olive water production and possibly olive oil. Automating olive oil will be a very contrived thing. I don't know if we can do the whole process, but we can see about automating olive water. And, well, the resources required would take me hours. So let's test it in creative, and if it works in creative, I can then go and actually spend the time collecting it in my survival world. Okay, so simplest part, let's start with just put the vat down. You know what, let's actually put it on top of what we're supposed to. So we have a cured oven. This one says not insulated, so let's go with this one. Missing chimney. There we go. So we have our chimney with the broken texture and the insulated bottom oven also with a broken texture. Might as well want to get rid of them. We're going to want... Oh, I need to grab some creative cheaty tools. Creative motor. Gonna want some shafts, some cogwheels. And I want a creative fluid tank. Yeah, there we go. And a water bucket. Okay, so we can put the creative tank down here just to have it. And what we want to do is actually put it in line with the system so it's less of a mess. Third time's the charm. Okay, so that will pump water out of the fluid tank and into the vat. Let's grab our motor, put that down. Yeah, and okay, so I'll bring water over. Next, let's see if we can use a smart chute. I should have grabbed the chest also. Well, we appear to run into our first problem. Either I'm not producing enough power, or I can't put water directly into the vat. Let's boost that. And that works. Well, there's your problem. We cannot pump water directly into a vat. Well, that kind of kills the whole system now, doesn't it? Okay, what about... if I do this and go into a spout? Nope, doesn't work at all. So it looks like we cannot automate olive water production. Alright, well, let's see if there are other parts to this that I can automate. So we cannot pump water into the vat, and so I'm willing to bet we cannot pump anything out of the vat. I would have done that with a smart chute, a pump, And let's put that into a tank. Okay, so we can drain out of the vat, we just can't pump into the vat. That's kind of strange. Maybe no. Maybe I can't pump in from... Okay, I can pump in from the top. Okay, I strike that. You can pump water in from the top, not from the side. You can pull out from the sides. All right, well, if we can pull out from the side, then how would I get the chute to work? I mean, we can't put it directly on top like this. That's not gonna fly, will it? Did I delete my chest? I deleted the chest. Yes, that does not work. What about... All right, what about the other chutes? Okay, let's remove that for the time being, so I have some room to space, some space to work. So you cannot just directly place these on top of the vat. You actually gotta close the vat first in order to place it, and then you can open the vat to go from there. I keep accidentally deleting my chest. Okay, let's go for that for now. If we put the olive paste in there, go set this to 50. Toss that in there. Does it deposit into? No. Okay. So it will not put it directly into the vat. Well, that solves half the problem, because that means I can do that without issue. And I need to reverse this again. Okay. So we can't pump into the vat. I mean, we can't drop into the vat. So our next option would be deploying into the vat. This is a mess. Trying to make things all nice and easy, and yep, it's just all mess all the time. Put that there. Put that there. All right, so if we are pumping water in, we're pulling water out. Let's try, can we deploy a filter on it? Can we can chest directly into this, can't we? No, we might have to do depot into grab a depot. I do not have enough inventory space for all this. Depot and a funnel, and I want a brass funnel. There we go. Let's see, next we want to give this power again. Oh, this one's a little easier to power. I just need a motor. All right, that will place one at a time. That's extremely slow. Then I'm going to want a third deployer. And now here's a question. Can this tell it to close? Like, can I click this and have it close? Okay, it's picking the olives up. Don't want that. What if I... That's attack mode. I don't want attack. Okay, so to close it, we of course need to shift click. Can I recreate a shift click with a deployer? That's use mode, attack mode. I don't think I can. If I can't, what if we give him a filter of something so that... Nope, he's still picking up the olives. Okay, let's check Ponder. See if that tells me if I can use a deployer to shift click. Place, use, activate, harvest, attack. Right. No, we cannot use the deployer to shift click, which again puts us at an impasse. We cannot... I mean, this is going to be a mess either way, but we cannot use the deployer to close the vat. So closing the vat would have to be manual. Oh, and it looks like there is a way to limit the amount that's in here. If I put that on top, put a chest on top of that, and I could put the filter there, set that to 50. Of course, I'll just make sure there's always 50 in there and not deposit more until... No, never mind. It still doesn't work the way I want it to work. Doesn't matter. So we can't automatically close that. So this, I can fill it, mostly. I can pump water in, I can pump oil out, or olive water out, but I cannot automatically close the vat, which means I cannot fully automate making olive water. Which of course means I can't fully automate making olive oil. But let's assume I could pull the olive. Okay, so I'll manually have to light it, manually have to close it. Fine. What next? We pull the olive water out, and this would not be set up like this because I would need an output on this side. But we would then want to deposit the olive water into a barrel. Okay, so let's do a setup like what we have with the milk. Going to want to pump out and up. Keep forgetting I'm in creative mode. I can fly. So we'd pump the olive oil water out over into our spout here, and then that will slowly fill up the barrel. Now let's grab a mechanical arm. I'm going to want to take from the depot. And can I place? Well, yes. Okay, I take from the mechanical depot. I give it to a deployer. And I place something like that. So the deployer will have to place it there. So take from there, give to there, put that there. Inventory needs to be bigger, Minecraft. Come on. And then this needs to just place it. Did that place? Yes. Okay, so I can grab the barrel full of olive water, and I can probably put... Can I put a filter on this guy? I thought I could. I don't see an option for a filter on him. Anyway, so we now have our barrel. Is it open or closed? It's sealed, so I would need to unseal it, which is again a shift-click interaction, and I just broke it. Wonderful. Yeah, grabbed it right away. It's not what I want. Can I use a comparator? This is getting very contrived. All right, grab a comparator. Can I get a redstone signal out of that? What about out of that? Okay, I can get a comparator out of the spout. Okay, so we can get comparator out of the spout. When it's full, the comparator is at 15. When it's not, it's less. So if I do a system where this requires 15 to turn off a clutch to power this, then this will only grab this when that's full, which means that's full. That means we can then pick that up, place it in there, and then place it. But then again, we run into the same issue of we can't shift click this open for the next part, which would be putting a chute on top with the netting. There it is. Jute nets. So that worked. It transferred the olive. It dropped the netting in. Dropped all the netting in. Yep. Turned the olive water into olive oil, which means we would then need another smart fluid pipe to pull the olive oil out. Already holding one of those. What I need is a bucket of olive oil, and I need to reverse the direction of that. All right, and that pulls out the olive oil. And then once that's done, we would need another deployer to break that. Oh, nope, would have to go there. That. Attack mode. Give it an axe. Do you pick it up? You do pick it up, all right. Which I can then grab another one of these. There, there, place that there. Give this power. Oh, that's why it wasn't working, because I already had something on there. Right, okay. So that would have to grab that, and then that could do that. But then that starts going automatically, so that would have to be on a timer until that's done. But I'd have to open it again. Okay, I'm gonna have to dig into, look through Create to see if there is a way to do shift clicking, because that's holding me up. If there is a way to shift click, this all works easy. Very easy. If there is no way to shift click, none of this works at all. All right, we'll be back in a little bit. And this is why we test things in creative mode. I've looked through Quark, supplementaries, and create mod, and I can't find anything that allows me to shift right click. So I can't automate closing the vat. I can't automate opening the barrel, which means I can't put the jute nets into the barrel, convert the olive oil water into olive oil, and pump out the olive oil. I can do it manually. I can, walk over and it might help if my hand is empty. Just click it. But then I still gotta deal with, it's not really automated if I have to walk by every couple minutes to click that and to click that. I should be able to automate this using the oven hopper. Cured oven hopper. So if we do that, we can put logs in here. I'm assuming by clicking them. Fed by dropping items on top. Okay, that would allow us to, automatically feed the oven by dropping logs into there. We could feed it into there. So we could automate the oven, at least having it fired. But yeah, not being able to shift open and close that or that just sort of makes this whole thing pointless. And as I said, convoluted, contrived, an utter mess trying to get this all trying to get all this to work and failing miserably at the same time. Now see, if I had the modular router mod, I think I could shift right click with that, but I'm not adding the modular router mod just to allow me to shift click 2 items to automate it. Well, I'm glad I tested all this in creative mode. If I had spent the actual time to craft up there's 2, 3, 4 buckets and everything else involved, it would have probably taken me about 10 hours. Just for none of it to work. Oh well, I mean, I guess that's why big redstoners have whole redstone worlds. Anyway, this isn't working. I'm gonna go back to the drawing board. I don't know if I can get this to work, but start planning out something else to automate. And at the very least, I could semi-automate this, have tanks for storage. Well, on that note, we're going to end it here. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you've had a wonderful day, and I hope to see you next time. Later.